It is wild. It just continues to prove to me, when you have Americans who have the ability to live in the greatest, freest country on earth, and you have that ability to go out there and speak on behalf of this absolutely atrocious regime in Iran, and nothing happened to you in America, other than many of us think you're an absolute psychopath, it shows you how fortunate we are to live in the greatest country on earth. It really does. There's nowhere else that really allows you the freedoms that we have here in the United States. But Iran is the #1 state sponsor of terror. They are responsible for Hamas. They're responsible for Hezbollah. They're responsible for what took place in Israel on October 7th, almost 2 years ago now. They are responsible for the bombing of so many Israeli cities, as we've seen over the course of the past, week and a half, 2 weeks now. And they were close to developing a nuclear weapon. And that would have been a disaster for the entire world. The world is a safer place right now because Iran does not have a nuclear weapon. To see people out there advocating for this regime, why don't you go talk to people who live in Iran? Talk to the Iranian people and ask them what they think of their own leadership there. Because they have committed in Iran some of the most outrageous and disgusting human rights violations and atrocities imaginable. Most of these people who are out there chanting for Iran and advocating for them and supporting them have no idea the kind of torture that happens to their very people there and the things that they have done in the name of, I guess, religion. It's disgusting and it's disgraceful. So it is weird. Yes, that's a nice word to use, to see people who would be willing to advocate for that kind of behavior, that kind of regime. Again, I would just suggest that maybe they want to take a second and listen to the people in Iran. You know, they don't even have the ability right now to access the internet. They haven't, since this situation between Israel and Iran started taking place, because the Iranian regime does not want their people to have any information. They are like prisoners there. They are desperate, I think most of them, for a regime change. It'll be up to them, of course, if that ultimately happens. But it's absolutely crazy to see people advocating for that. Yes.